And a record high rise in the nation's COVID cases over the weekend. The latest surge could be a sign of things to come as we get to the winter months. Tour Shoes Mason Morrow shows us why experts are warning about the spread of the virus as we head into flu season.
A spike in single-day coronavirus cases across the country. Nearly 84,000 Friday and Saturday, the highest reported since the pandemic hit the U.S. Experts say the cold weather is the key.
A surge during the fall and winter months.
University of Oklahoma Chief COVID Officer Dr. Dale Bratzler tells Two Works For You the virus clings to cold air. But the reason for the rise in cases, he says, comes from more time spent inside.
If you're in any indoor event with lots of people and they're not wearing masks, you increase the risk of exposure.
Dr. Bratzler says Oklahoma's daily COVID cases are peaking. He says there are around 1,300 new cases in the state each day. Tulsa hospitals are near max capacity for COVID patients. Two Works For You reported this week Hillcrest Medical Center's intensive care unit is 95% full. St. Francis Health System told Two Works For You it's also worried about hospitalization spikes and its staffing.
I think we could see it for a while unless we significantly change our behaviors.
Dr. Bratzler says the holidays are an opportunity for further transmission of COVID-19. He says if families don't practice mask wearing and social distancing indoors, it's only a matter of time before the hospitals are overwhelmed with cases.
We don't have any other place to go and just find extra nurses around.
The start of flu season creates even more fear for healthcare providers. The CDC says flu hospitalizations peak between December and February. Dr. Bratzler says if people don't prepare to fight off the flu, our hospitals will be hamstrung when the holidays roll around.
If we don't get people vaccinated this year, if we see people transmitting influenza on top of the current surge of COVID cases, then our hospitals could get overwhelmed pretty quickly.
Dr. Bratzler says flu and COVID-19 prevention are both one and the same. To avoid contracting either virus, he suggests wearing a mask, social distancing from others, avoiding large crowds, and spending as much time as possible outdoors. Reporting Mason Morrow, Two Works For You.
Now, the doctor predicts hospitals will have to halt elective procedures for the extra staff when the surge hits later this year.